Welcome to Investing Path, where we explore the intricacies of modern technology and strategies that shape our world. Today, we're diving deep into the realm of military technology, examining how ambition and innovation in defense have led to both remarkable achievements and notable challenges. At the heart of every military lies the fundamental capability to defend its homeland from external threats. Take a land, for instance. Its defense arsenal, operated by the Coast Guard, includes a modest ensemble of ships, aircraft, and radar stations. But what truly sets a military apart is its ability to project power beyond its borders. This is where things get complex and costly. Deploying forces abroad requires a sophisticated mix of training, equipment, and strategic foresight. It's one thing to establish permanent domestic defenses, quite another to design forces that are mobile and adaptable for international missions. Consider the militaries of nations like France, Mexico, and Canada. They have developed substantial abilities to undertake overseas operations. But the United States military is in a league of its own. With a global strategic posture, the U.S. military operates under the principle of being ready for any conflict, anywhere, at any time. This all-encompassing mission of the U.S. military requires an extraordinary level of flexibility and global reach. This, in turn, incurs exceptional costs, ranging from producing and shipping their own food supplies to maintaining a global presence that includes the deployment of nuclear warheads in strategic locations. Recruiting for such a vast force is another challenge. The U.S. military invests in public outreach, including sponsoring sports events and other patriotic ceremonies, to attract the necessary personnel to staff its worldwide operations. Furthermore, their investment in futuristic technologies, like humanoid robots, reflects their pursuit of maintaining a competitive edge. These ambitions, however, come with staggering logistical and financial complexities. Covering the globe is an immense challenge, both spatially and temporally. This demands not just reactive strategies but proactive planning and predictive capabilities, which are expensive endeavors. Let's take the example of the USS Freedom, a littoral combat ship, LCS. Commissioned in 2008, it represents decades of planning and investment in state-of-the-art technology. The concept of the LCS emerged in the post-Cold War era, as the U.S. Navy needed a fleet adaptable to new forms of coastal warfare against non-traditional threats like pirates and terrorists. However, as ambitious as these projects were, they encountered significant challenges. The LCS program, in particular, faced budget overruns and technical issues. These included problems with the ship's hull and propulsion system, as well as shortcomings in its modular design, which was intended to allow for versatility in various combat roles. But the LCS is just one example. The U.S. military's history is dotted with ambitious projects that didn't fully deliver on their promises. From the Boeing Sikorsky Comanche helicopter to the Zumwalt-class destroyer and the F-35 Joint Strike Fighter, each of these projects encountered obstacles that led to cost overruns, delays, and sometimes reductions in the scope of the program. These challenges raise important questions about the nature of military spending and the role of the defense industry. Historically, defense spending has been a significant driver of technological innovation, contributing to breakthroughs like GPS and the Internet. However, in recent times, the pace of innovation in military technology seems to have slowed, with projects taking longer and costing more than ever before. The dynamics of the defense industry play a crucial role in this context. A small group of major contractors, heavily reliant on government contracts, dominates the industry. This has created a situation where these companies are, in a sense, too important to fail. As a result, they can prioritize profitability over efficiency and innovation. Moreover, the political landscape influences defense spending. Politicians and policymakers often use the perception of external threats to justify increased military budgets. This can lead to a cycle where the fear of potential threats drives spending, which in turn shapes public perception and policy. In this complex landscape, the interplay between technological innovation and strategic necessity is key. Military technology isn't just about having the most advanced tools, it's about having the right tools for the mission. This is where the concept of appropriate technology comes into play. It's not always about having the most advanced system. Sometimes, it's about having a system that is reliable, easy to maintain, and suited to the specific requirements of the mission. Take, for instance, the role of unmanned systems in modern warfare. Drones have transformed the battlefield, offering new capabilities in surveillance, reconnaissance, and even direct engagement. But the development and deployment of these systems raise ethical and strategic questions. How do we balance the advantages of unmanned systems with the need for human judgment and accountability? This question becomes even more pertinent as we enter the era of AI and machine learning. The potential of AI in military applications is enormous, from data analysis and decision support to autonomous systems. But it also brings challenges around control, decision-making, and the implications of AI in conflict scenarios. Another critical aspect is cybersecurity. As our military systems become more technologically advanced, they also become more vulnerable to cyber threats. Protecting these systems from hacking and cyber attacks is a growing concern and requires continuous investment in cybersecurity measures. Furthermore, the environmental impact of military activities is an increasingly important consideration. The production, testing, and deployment of military equipment often have significant environmental footprints. Balancing the need for defense readiness with the need to protect our planet is a complex but essential challenge. As we navigate these challenges, the role of international cooperation and arms control becomes crucial. We must also consider the human element in all of this. Behind every piece of technology are the men and women who operate, maintain, and make decisions about its use. Training, morale, and the well-being of service members are as important as the hardware they use. Investing in the people who make up our armed forces is crucial for a resilient and effective military. In this ever-evolving domain, the impact of space technology on military capabilities is becoming increasingly significant. The militarization of space, involving the use of satellites for communication, reconnaissance, and navigation, is a crucial aspect of modern warfare. The dependence on space-based assets highlights the vulnerability of these systems to both physical and cyber threats, underscoring the need for robust space security measures. These developments are not just about enhancing military strength. They also reflect the changing nature of warfare itself. Hybrid warfare, involving a combination of conventional, irregular, and cyber tactics, is reshaping the strategic landscape. Adapting to this new form of warfare requires not only technological innovation, but also a rethinking of military doctrines and strategies. In summary, the future of military technology is a mosaic of innovation, strategy, and ethical considerations. As we continue to explore and develop new technologies, the need for thoughtful and responsible use of these capabilities becomes paramount. This journey is not just about the tools we create, but also about how we choose to use them. And that's it for our comprehensive look into the realm of military technology. Remember, your engagement and feedback are what drive us to explore these complex topics in depth. So if you have thoughts or questions, don't hesitate to comment below. And for more intriguing discussions like this, make sure to subscribe to Investing Path. Thank you for watching, and until next time, stay curious and informed.